Somebody's got to say it and somebody's got to speak up. I'm just so over this thought that being selfish is a bad thing. I looked life in the face and I said, is that all you got? The only people that complain about you setting boundaries are the people who are already taking advantage of you. Good morning! I am so excited about today and I cannot wait to share everything with you guys. I'm sure you guys already saw the title of the video, so it's gonna get a little intense. I know you guys might be a little nervous, but it's okay. Tough love is still love. But I'm also partnering today with somebody that I can't even believe I'm partnering with, and I can't wait to talk about a subject that I am so passionate about. And I feel like it's a conversation that should be so much more normalized, especially amongst us women. But before we get into all of that, remember to subscribe. Like literally, like what are you doing? We have such a great time here. We're such a cute little commute. That's short for community, by the way. I made that up. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready and then we are going to get going. And we are in my studio. The slippers are on, and you guys know once these slippers are on, it's time to create. Let's introduce who we're partnering with in today's video. You guys, I'm so excited. We are partnering with Boxycharm in today's video, and I'm so excited and I cannot believe I'm saying that. I remember when Boxycharm first came on the scene and they were like working with like the it creators at the time, and just wondering like what it would be like to work with Boxycharm and really have like a partnership with them. And I still am so floored and so honored. Like dreams really do come true. If you guys don't know what Boxycharm is a monthly subscription service where you get makeup, skincare, hair tools, hair product literally delivered to your doorstep every single month. And depending on what membership you are on, you can customize your box with like up to 3 products. And isn't that just amazing? So you're not getting a bunch of samples that you don't want that are just going to collect dust in your shelves, that are just going to take up room in your drawers. You are getting products you actually want delivered straight to you for a flat rate every single month. And it's honestly just so awesome for people who don't really have time to go and shop, or honestly like don't really want to. They just want the ease and comfort of stuff coming directly to their home, which for me, guys, I'm always going to take anything just coming directly to my house. That's my jam. And the tiers go as follows. There is a base box, a premium box, and a luxe box. With either subscription, you're only going to get full-size items. Even the base box features 5 full-size items. You guys, I have always loved almost every single item I've gotten. There have been literal plugs that I have found that became my favorite products like of all time in Boxycharm boxes. So if you guys haven't gotten on the Boxycharm grind, like what are you waiting for? Definitely get on it. And October is a very special month because premium box members are going to get the Boxycharm times Tarte box, which is literally stuffed with all Tarte goodies. Make sure you click the link and sign up before the end of the month of October, and all this could be yours. Now let's get into it because I'm so excited to like play with all these goodies. So first thing in the box is the Tarte Drink H2O Hydrating Boost. I am into anything that says hydrating boost and is water-based, you guys. I love water-based moisturizers, especially because I have combination skin, and I just find that these are what work the best for me. You guys, I'm like truly obsessed. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and I'm gonna let this set. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna use this as my primer, you guys, because I like my primers to be moisturizing, and this has like a grip to it, like a nice little grip to it. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna work great as a primer. While I let this set, I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything that is in the box. We also have a Tarte Breezy Cream Blush in the shade Berry Bliss, and this looks like such a pretty blush, and I already love the component. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty blush. We have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, which is a cult favorite, an all-time favorite. Like this is one of those products that really put Tarte like on the map, a tried and true classic. We have the Double Take Awake. I'm so happy about this. I didn't realize that it had the Awake eyeliner on it. I know everybody likes like the blacks and the browns. I'm personally like a nude eyeliner type of girl, and this honestly, probably one of my favorite things. We have a full palette. This is the Tarte Sunrise Amazonian Clay palette, which I am so excited about. Beautiful, perfect, everyday colors, especially for the fall. And then we have a juicy lip. Yes! All right, let's go ahead and play with makeup, and let's get nitty gritty and talk about what I wanted to talk about in this video. You guys are probably gonna roll your eyes at me a couple times, and that's okay. Like I was saying earlier, you guys, this is a subject that I'm actually very passionate about, and I feel like it needs to be a way more normalized conversation. It's the idea of being selfish and like setting boundaries. I'm just so over this thought that being selfish is a bad thing. I'm just over it. And I feel like it can be a problem for males because I have met a lot of soft-spoken males, but I feel like this is a problem that mainly dominates women. And as your internet big sister, you guys know that I'm here to have your back and teach you everything I know about living a life that you love and creating a life that you truly deserve. And this did not come to me easily, you guys, but it came to me by being selfish. And I am just gonna say it outright, flat out, directly to you, looking at you in your face. Becoming selfish was the best decision I ever made. I became the best version of myself the second I became the most selfish version of myself. Somebody's gotta say it and somebody's gotta speak up. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes before I do anything else with the face. Kind of let my complexion settle a little. And I'm like really looking at these eyeshadows. This palette, so cute. Like already the cutest palette. I love that we get a fat near in this. I know that's gonna take so many people by surprise, and I'm not taking it back. I want you guys to know that I mean what I say and I say what I mean when I drop that statement, that I became the best version of myself when I became the most selfish. And what's gonna throw you guys off even more, and what I hope inspires you to take action, is that I became the most generous version of myself the second I became the most selfish version of myself. And I know that's so backwards. Like, how can you become the most generous version of yourself when you are literally becoming as selfish as can be? Let me explain to you guys why I just stopped caring what people thought, because I'm gonna get really vulnerable and tell you that I have lost so many friends. And honestly, I have family members I walk past and don't even like blink at them because of the decisions that I have made in my life. But after my separation and when my life really kind of started going to crap and I realized like I'm not getting any younger, I have a daughter who is looking up to me right now and I am going to be like her biggest example of life. The second that I decided I'm done, I'm just focusing on myself, I am gonna start saying no. I do not care what people think about me, if they think I'm boring, if they think I'm this, if they think I'm greedy, if they think I'm selfish. I don't care, because I know what I'm capable of. I see my true potential and it is being wasted. I am just wasting time, I am wasting money, and I am wasting energy on people, things, and events that really don't matter and will not fulfill me in my life. I stopped wasting time. I picked up 2 jobs and I was even like a student again. Like I was performing because I really wanted to hone in on stage abilities, and I was working in construction, and I just knew that what I was doing was taking me somewhere. I didn't know how, but I just had this intense belief in myself. And again, I just kept telling myself that I'm not wasting my time anymore. Take this from me right now. The second you decide that you want a better life, and the second you decide that you do deserve better, your life's just gonna go to crap. Just bear that in mind. Everything's gonna go bad. Your car is gonna break down. Your savings are gonna be gone. Like, I literally got in a car accident and I totaled my car. The business that I was working for went out of business, and I lost a job that I genuinely liked because it was selling makeup. My best friend moved to LA and we stopped being friends. Like, everything went to crap. Everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. Now I see as that was just life testing me and being like,
were you really serious about changing your life? Were we really serious about it? Or am I gonna just throw a couple curveballs at you and you're gonna quit?
I looked life in the face and I said, is that all you got? Because I kept going. Like I said, guys, the more selfish I got, the more life started turning around and favoring me. All of a sudden, the right people came into my life. I started making better friends, better connections. I got a job where I was making so much more money. YouTube started taking off. all of a sudden I was able to walk in and hand my mom $500 just because I felt like it. And yes, that took so much sacrifice. And yes, that took so much hard work. Don't think this took me like 6 months, guys. Like, it took me years. Now I am still living by that. I don't care when people call me selfish. And like I said, you guys, I have family members that I walk past and I know smile in my face, but are talking so much smack behind my back, but I don't care. And that's my biggest piece of advice to you. Become selfish. It's not this negative monster that so many people make it out to be. Yes, everything in excess can be bad, and there are ways that being selfish can be very negative for you. But in balance, guys, and if you are a good person and you are trying to do this ultimately for the better of yourself, your family, your kids, be selfish and stop apologizing for it. And I hope that you take that away from this video. Stop being worried about people calling you selfish. I have people calling me selfish every single day of my life, behind my back, sometimes even in my face. But you know what? My kids are taken care of. My bills are paid. I am living the life of my dreams, and I'm retiring my parents. Call me selfish all you want. I don't care, because what matters to me is not being affected by your words. And I know that you're trying to spin it like I'm being selfish in a negative way, and I know in my heart that I'm doing this for the better of my family and the better of myself. And if that's selfish, I don't care. I am selfish. I'm a selfish person. Once you really start knowing your worth and taking time to get to know you, little things just won't faze you. Let's move on to eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Double Take Awake eyeliner. I'm so excited, guys. I love this eyeliner so much. It looks like it's the very same one that I use like almost on a daily basis. I literally keep on my vanity because I'm so obsessed with this eyeliner. Look at how much more brighter this eye looks than this one, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liquid eyeliner off camera, you guys, because I have to be so close to the mirror to do this. So I will be right back. Don't think I'm done with you yet. Another thing I really want to touch on, because I feel like this was also like so heavily like talked about, and I get so many comments and concerns, and I literally just want to grab each and every one of you guys and just hug you and honestly like smack you at the same time and tell you with so much love in my heart to stop worrying what people will think of you. And I know that comes so easy for me. Like, it comes so naturally for me. I'm the youngest of 6 and I've never really been a people pleaser. I lived in a home with so much unconditional love. So don't think that I don't like sympathize with you guys, but at the same time, I do just want to wholeheartedly be like, stop caring what people think. Like, just stop. So many people are like so afraid to just set boundaries for themselves. And I'm like, why? After a while, guys, if you're getting taken advantage of and you know it, but you're still like, it's fine, then it's really your fault. And I've never been the kind of person to sugarcoat, so I'm not going to sugarcoat anything with you guys. It's not in my brand. And honestly, like, it's bad for your pores. I am teaching myself to be so much more accountable for things and to live in the moment and just see things as they are. And the second I started doing that, you guys, my life changed, because yeah, you see all the stuff that you're in control of that you messed up on, but you also realize how in control you really are of your life and how you can just easily make a shift. And some of you guys are just not ready to make that shift, and you're just too scared, because a lot of these shifts include boundaries, and boundaries are healthy. You guys, boundaries are a very good thing. And the art of saying no is an art that not a lot of people are used to. And keep in mind that no is the answer, and it could very well be the reason too. You don't have to explain yourself of why you don't want to do something. Just start saying no. And this is one of the biggest pills to swallow. Your biggest supporter is always going to be a stranger, and your biggest critic is always going to be somebody you know. And let me also enlighten you with this little tidbit. The only people that complain about you setting boundaries for yourself are the people who are already taking advantage of you. Let that sink in. Like, honestly, pause the video and take some time to really think that one through, because I know how hard of a pill that is to swallow. And I've made peace with that, because like I said, guys, I'm happy my kids are taken care of. My mom only has to worry about like taking care of my kids, which is something she genuinely loves to do. I think about that, and honestly, when you see all of your little life accomplishments and you really start practicing gratitude, and this is when the big G word's gonna come into play. You know, I had to talk about my girl gratitude. When you really take note of everything that's going right in your life, the little things that are going wrong are literally not going to faze you anymore. But it just starts with baby steps, and it just starts with you taking action to stop caring and setting boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself. What you don't put a stop to will 100% continue. So like I said, guys, I know it's tough love and it's not something you want to hear. And so many of you guys are rolling your eyes and you're going to be like,
oh, it's not that easy for me, Gloria. It's not this, it's not that.
go off, sis, go off and play the victim in the comment section and all that. But until you start taking accountability for your own life, nothing is going to change. Nothing. And that was a hard pill I had to swallow in my early and mid 20s. It's not easy, trust me, and you're gonna want to fight and you're gonna hate the world and everything's gonna go wrong. But then out of nowhere, because of all of these little things, huge things are gonna start going right. And it's going to be so worth it. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Let's move on to our lashes. I am genuinely a fan of Tarte's Lights Camera lashes, you guys. And I remember like being that girly back in the day that would watch the other girlies on YouTube wear this mascara and be like, oh, how YouTuber beauty guru-y. I don't even know if that's like an adjective that I can even use to describe it, but you guys know what I mean. This mascara is just nostalgic for me, but it is a good mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tarte blush, which I've been so excited to use. So how I like to use my cream blushes is I like to use an angled, fluffier kind of brush because I feel like those contour your cheeks better. And I don't go like from applicator to my cheeks, guys, unless I have tested the formula first. And honestly, guys, it's just a good hack to warm up the product and kind of get your good little stippling motion on. And I'm so glad I did this because I didn't realize how pigmented this blush was. So now that I've kind of like tapped off the excess, now I'm going to go in and lightly just tap away. And I always start like almost in my hairline, and I like to drape my blush, guys, because I just find that like warm blushes that are draped along your cheek, ugh, they just frame your face so much better. I don't know if I'm making any sense to you right now. I don't know if I'm making any sense in this whole video, period. I don't know. Drop a this emoji down below if you guys are kind of like understanding what I'm getting. If you're like, preach girl, drop this down below. I want to see these little hands just because I want to make sure that you guys are like understanding the vibes I'm trying to put out, because I really want to hit home and I really want this conversation to be so much more normalized. I want you guys to live beautiful life and a fulfilled life and a life with purpose. And when I say it's crazy what you deserve, it's genuinely because I mean it. And I am that internet big sister that it's going to be a little bit tough on you and it's going to give you like tough love, but just know tough love in my eyes, guys, is still love. Like if I wanted job security out of these, I would keep you guys insecure. You know what I mean? But I don't want that. I want you guys to like literally thrive. I want you to eat. And this is a very pigmented blush. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend out the excess, but it is a pretty blush. Now let's go ahead and pop on the last item, which I'm pretty sure is the lippy. I am so excited. I'm using the Mariaagloriaa Juicy Lip in Rose. I've never tried these, guys, but I have heard such great things about Tarte's lip products, period. So I am very excited to try this. And it's a really pretty color. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that color. Like, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like a light pink. And we are done. I just went ahead and ran my hair straightener through my hair. That was all of the Tarte products I got in my little Boxycharm X Tarte box. Honestly, I would say my favorite products are 100% the moisturizer. I am obsessed with the moisturizer. It feels so good under my skin right now, guys. And honestly, I feel like even as a primer, it worked very well. I love the way my eyeshadow turned out today. It's like a perfect everyday fall look. I also am obsessed with the eyeliner, the double nude eyeliner and the liquid black eyeliner. Like, it made life so much easier. I love multi-use products like this. So this is definitely probably like my number one. The mascara was really nice as well. And I do like this lip product. Like, I'm honestly 10 out of 10 with this box. Please make sure to click the link down below. Go and take the quiz on Boxycharm's website. Sign up. And again, guys, if you sign up anytime within this month, you are going to get the October Boxycharm X Tarte box. And if you guys do get this box, guys, message me, DM me, let's exchange selfies, because wow, did my makeup turn out so good today. And I really hope you guys enjoyed our little girl chat. Like I said, guys, it's something I'm very passionate about, and I'm sure you guys could feel that like through whatever screen you're watching me on right now. I'm not saying I'm all knowing, but I have lived a pretty eventful life in my young 28 years, and I feel like I know a thing or two about a thing or or two. And I just feel like it's my job to, again, like hand you guys this information, and it's up to you whatever you guys want to do with it. If you guys want to listen to me, if you guys want to take my advice, but I want you guys to take one thing away, and that is that you are valid, you matter, and you are loved. And that's on period, as the youngins would say. Now let's move on to our hand-me-downs corner. This is like one of my favorite things that we have started implementing in my videos, you guys, because I genuinely love just handing you guys down. I know this whole video was like a huge hand-me-down session, but this is like a legit hand-me-down session. If you want to be featured on this, all you have to do is either comment a question down below or feel free to DM me on Instagram. But the comments down below honestly like help a lot, guys. Like, it's easier for me to see them and like to scroll to them. Also on Instagram, it's really easy for your questions to get lost. And yeah, so today's question is from Beans in a Bottle. How do I get the motivation to work out? I'm having such a hard time with it. Answer is really simple. You have to have a strong why. Why do you want to work out? Do you want to work out because you want to lose a weight to impress other people? If that's the case, you're never going to hit your goal. If you want to like prove somebody wrong, that could be a good motivation. If you want to do it for your kids, for your health, that's great motivation. It's honestly all about your why. So figure out your why and make it a good one. If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not your why. I didn't just make that up. I know it sounded like I did, but I didn't. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat session. I honestly had a great time. Like I said, speaking about stuff like this, it's like why I started YouTube, because I just want to help you guys like live such beautiful lives. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.